Well, Baltimore has experienced its most violent 48 hours of the year, with 15 shooting victims, 6 of whom have died.
The latest person killed was shot as shots rang out in front of a church this afternoon. WJZ investigator Mike Kelgan is live on Pennsylvania Avenue, where 5 victims were shot. Mike?
And Vic, one of those victims died. There have been no arrests. That was happening exactly 24 hours ago, and the violence hasn't let up. Let's go to Chopper 13, which was over Park Heights Avenue and Sumter Avenue. This was 2:50 this afternoon. Police say a man was shot in the upper torso. A citizen flagged down a nearby officer. There were shell casings that littered the ground in front of St. Ambrose Church. That victim died at the hospital. Gunfire erupted from the morning into the night, impacting neighborhoods throughout Baltimore. A staggering 15 people have been shot in just about 24 hours, 5 of them just 2 blocks from the Avenue Bakery on Pennsylvania Avenue in West Baltimore.
We've been here for 8 years, and the reason why I'm back here, this is where I grew up, in this community.
Owner James Hamlin's business is an anchor in this historic area, which once drew famous entertainers from around the world. Pennsylvania Avenue is now just a shell of its former glory.
This community has been, how can I say it, neglected.
Hamlin says a lack of economic opportunity has driven despair and violence.
How many commissioners have we had, and how it has gotten progressively worse? And that's because we keep addressing the symptoms and not the root cause.
39 people have died in Baltimore so far this year. And as of last week, there had been 67 shootings, a 46% jump from the same period last year.
They died senseless death, and it's all over drugs or gangs. It's nothing real serious that they dying for, and it's terrible. It's terrible because they got somebody that love them.
Well, we all need to work harder.
The new police commissioner designee, Michael Harrison, has been on the job for less than 2 weeks, with a mandate to get the number of killings in the city under 300 this year.
We will need the community's help. It's all about community partnership, and we can't do it alone.
The key is our young people having a sense of pride and dignity as far as their community is concerned, and us providing that economic opportunity for them as well.
And Mr. Hamlin tells us he is not immune to this violence. Both his brother and nephew were murdered, and Baltimore can and must do better. Live in West Baltimore, Mike Kelgan, WJZ.